You know, I've been really thinking lately about that Shazam photo that got released last week. Just because everyone keeps comparing it to Deadpool, right? And I'm like, what are you trying to say? That's a kid in an adult body. Like, of course he's gonna act goofy, right? But no, I started thinking about it even more and trying to, think about what has happened with this movie. All the events that occurred, what DC is doing, what they're not doing. And here's what happened. So I was thinking about this because everyone on social media, online, on our Instagram page, are talking about Deadpool and Shazam. Is Shazam going to be the DCEU version of Deadpool? I'm not quite sure, but I know, in fact, the marketing will. That's the key. So if you think about this, if you think about everything that's happened in Shazam, if you think about all the behind the scenes photos, the videos, the leak, all the leak, all the leak photos and everything that they're saying about the movie, we all expected DC and Warner Brothers to release an official photo, right? If you're watching this, you probably agree with me too, but they have not done that. But they've done that in the past movies. They've done that with Man of Steel. They've done that with Batman vs Superman. Remember, we got that first image of Ben Affleck, and then we got Wonder Woman as well, and then we got the trailer, and then we got that. Then once Suicide Squad came out, we got an official image of the entire squad before the trailer came out, and then the same thing with Justice League. We got an official image of that as well. And we still have not. We got that really early in the game, right? We got that really early before the trailer came out. And we still have not gotten an official photo. Like, I don't consider what Zachary Levi posted on his Instagram an official photo. It's just him standing at the convention with a photo of him in as Shazam drinking the soda. That's not an official photo. I mean, it's just an official image, but it's not an official release, right? And that speaks to me because that shows me that DC and Warner Brothers are doing something really different with this movie. And it's something that we have not seen yet. And Zachary Levi, he's still posting pictures about the movie itself. And he even released it's a BVS fan art, but with Shazam in the middle, right? And it's just like Shazam just like looking at Batman and Superman before they fight, like he's drinking his soda. And right there, after I put it all together, I just realized it and it clicked. They're both very meta. They both are very aware of themselves. Deadpool and Shazam, they're very aware of themselves, and it's all because of the marketing. When I was thinking about this whole ordeal and how everyone's comparing Deadpool and Shazam, it's the marketing. It's not because people aren't thinking about Deadpool when they look at that Shazam photo because he's drinking the soda. It's because of how aware Shazam is of the photo that people are thinking about Deadpool, right? The Shazam movie even posted pictures of the Justice League toys. I even zoomed in on one of those toys. So basically, Shazam's gonna run into a toy store somewhere in the movie, and in the movie, that toy store is gonna have Justice League toys, and those Justice League toys, they're gonna have the DC brand on them. I even looked. I'm not quite sure if they are gonna, maybe erase DC, but I did zoom in on one of those toys, and it actually did say DC. So how meta is this movie? How aware of itself is this movie? Just like how Deadpool is, that works for that character, and it could work for this one. And those two characters alone are very different. So, I mean, when people compare Shazam and Deadpool, two completely characters, but the marketing behind it could be really similar for both movies. Could work the same way. So because Billy Batson is Shazam, who's a kid that turns into an adult, an immature kid, right? So you could play the marketing in that way. So you could do a marketing style where maybe Billy Batson goes into Burger King and orders a drink or orders a meal, and then he comes out, says Shazam, and he's an adult. Or it could be Billy Batson going into the movies, trying to watch a rated R movie, and then he's not old enough, and then he says Shazam, and then he's old enough to watch the movie, right? That could work. Or even for the trailer itself, Billy Batson could do what Michael Pena does on Ant-Man, could do a voiceover of the trailer, and it could just be Billy Batson being excited of his adventure as Shazam and everything that he's went through, right? That could be so exciting to see. That could be so funny as well. I could even see this happening on, other DC films, even on the Aquaman film that's coming out. You could do a voiceover for that, and it could work in so many ways. It could be really fun. I think the marketing for Shazam could be really great, just like how Deadpool was. It was, Deadpool's marketing was freaking successful, was phenomenal. It was on fire. I loved it. It's still going. The movie came out last week and the marketing's still going. They just released, Deadpool just released a Golden Girls version of Deadpool. That was really funny. So when people compare Shazam and Deadpool, keep that in mind. They're not saying they're similar characters. It's just that both characters are very meta, and the marketing for Shazam is similar to Deadpool. So keep that in mind. So do you guys think that Shazam will be the DCEU version of Deadpool? Let me know in the comments below of everything I just said. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.